On a Tuesday night in October 2019, a 24-year-old woman named Mara was live on Twitch. She wasn't doing anything unusual, just talking, reacting to comments, laughing at a meme someone sent in the chat. She'd been streaming for about 2 hours, same as always. Her viewers knew her routine. They trusted it. Then, at exactly 11:42 p.m. mid-sentence, she stopped. She looked at something off camera, something to her left. Her expression didn't change, not scared, not surprised, just blank, like she forgot where she was. She stood up, walked out of frame, and never came back. The stream ran for 11 more minutes. 4,000 people watched an empty chair. And buried in frame 1,847 of that footage, a single frame, 1/32nd of a second, investigators found something that changed everything. Something nobody was supposed to see. Mara Collins, not her real name, where protecting her identity at her family's request, had been streaming for about 3 years. She wasn't famous. Around 4,000 regular followers, a few hundred watching on any given night. She did variety content. Gaming, reaction videos, late-night just chatting streams where she'd talk about her week, her anxiety, her cat named Biscuit who would occasionally walk across her keyboard. People liked her because she was real. She didn't put on a persona. She talked about therapy. She talked about missing her dad. She once spent 40 minutes helping a viewer through a panic attack in real time, just talking him down, calm and steady. Her chat called her the most human streamer on the platform. She lived alone in a second-floor apartment in a mid-sized city in the Pacific Northwest. She had a regular job, remote work, data entry, and streamed at night as a creative outlet. Not for money, just to feel less alone. The night of October 8th started completely normally. She went live at 9:51 p.m. She made tea on camera. She complained about a weird email from her landlord. She played the first 20 minutes of a horror game she'd been putting off, then rage quit and switched to just chatting. The chat was in a good mood. Someone named GhostRabbit88 kept sending her funny gifs. Someone else was apparently watching from a hospital bed. They'd been following her for 2 years, and she spent a few minutes just talking to them, asking how they were holding up. It was one of her better nights. Until 11:42, here's what the recordings show, second by second. At 1 hour, 51 minutes and 7 seconds into the stream, Mara is mid-sentence, she's talking about a TV show, and she pauses, just for a beat. Her eyes move to the left, not to the chat, not to her second monitor, to the left, toward the wall. She continues talking. Nobody in the chat notices. At 1 hour, 51 minutes and 44 seconds, she pauses again, same direction. This time she tilts her head slightly like she heard something, like she's listening. At 1 hour, 51 minutes and 59 seconds, she stops completely, looks directly off camera to the left, stands up slowly, the chair rolls back, and she's gone. The microphone was still on. If you listen to the raw audio from those 11 minutes, and I have, you can hear the apartment, the refrigerator humming, a car passing outside, wind against the window, and at the 4-minute mark of the empty stream, a sound, faint, from somewhere deeper in the apartment, like a door or a chair scraping. Her chat didn't hear it. They were typing F in the chat, assuming the stream had crashed. Here's what nobody talked about, what got buried under the Stalker narrative and the Reddit threads and the podcast episodes, frame 1,847, when a digital forensics analyst hired by Mara's family, not by police, went through the raw stream footage frame by frame, she found something in the background. In the bookshelf behind Mara's chair, there was a book that had been there every single stream for 3 years, a thick paperback, red spine. Mara had mentioned it once. It was her father's copy of a novel he loved. and she kept it there to feel close to him. He'd passed away 2 years before. In frame 1847 1/32 of a second, a single blink, that book is open. Not on the shelf, open, flat, on the desk beside her keyboard. Nobody put it there during the stream. The footage confirms it was on the shelf at the start of the night. There's no moment, not one frame where Mara reaches for it or where it moves. In frame 1846, it's on the shelf. In frame 1847, it's open on the desk. In frame 1848, Mara is already standing up, already turning left. The analyst flagged this in her report. She couldn't explain it. The family couldn't explain it. The book was found in Mara's apartment when police finally entered, still open, on the desk to a specific page. The page had one passage underlined, in pencil, old pencil, her father's handwriting. It read, "There are things that call to us from rooms we've never entered, and sometimes we answer." Mara was found safe 11 days later. She was disoriented and had no clear memory of where she had been. She has not streamed since. She has not spoken publicly about what happened. Her family has asked for privacy, and we're going to respect that. But here's what stays with me. In every stream, every single one, for 3 years, Mara ended the same way. She'd look at the camera, wave, and say, "Good night, guys, talk tomorrow." On the 8th of October 2019, she didn't say goodbye. Those were the last words she never said. I want to know what you think, because this case doesn't have a clean ending. Was it a mental health crisis? A planned disappearance? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to go deeper, the next video covers the case. Subscribe, and I'll see you there.